So now I'll introduce Dr. Yashaswini Sharma, then she'll tell us some more stories about her great-grandfather. Okay. Dr. Yashaswini Sharma is Assistant Professor of Regenerative Organic Agriculture here at MUM. She's an expert in the field of horticulture. She's been conducting research on medicinal herbs, conservation, and quality analysis of herbs for over 10 years. She's published more than 20 research papers in peer-reviewed journals and presented papers at many national and international conferences. For the past 7 years, she's been on faculty teaching and doing research at the University of Agricultural Sciences in Dharwad, India. And Yashu also helps with her family's organic farm, which is 50 acres and contains over 400 different species of medicinal plants. They grow their own food, they have their own cows. The family also owns and runs an Ayurvedic Panchakarma health center in Gokarna. Her father is a Vaidya and her brother is an Ayurvedic physician. So please welcome Yashu to share some more stories about her wonderful great-grandfather.
Good evening, everyone. So on the evening of Ashvija Paurnami, it is my privilege to share more stories of my grandfather with you all. Thank you, MUM, for giving me the opportunity to share my grandfather's stories, and thanks to all of you for supporting me and remembering my grandfather. Thank you all. Before going to my grandfather's stories, so last time when Peter posted the YouTube video of my talk, somebody asked, how did you come to MUM? So it is missing. The story of that is missing. Yeah, last time I did not share that. So this time before starting, so I will share the story how I came to MUM. So after hearing that story, you will be really surprised how I came to MUM. Before coming here, I was assistant professor in one of the agriculture university in India, University of Agriculture Sciences, Dharwad. It is in Karnataka. And Dr. Jim Shaffer, who is the CEO and president of Saltech Corporation, Fairfield, is here today. So he visited our university for the Global Water Meet Conference, and I was there as one of the organizing committee member. So it's really like, even for me, I don't know how I became an organizing committee member because it was not my subject, and I was living in the sub-campus, and they deputed only me for among the 300 professors. So I was there, and among all the participants, I don't know why Jim invited me here. And he invited me here to do my postdoc, and he sponsored my research here in MUM. So I agreed and I accepted his invitation, and even my university, they agreed to send me here on deputation, and they granted me more than 2 years of study leave, and everything worked so well, and I came here, and when I came here, I thought, like, why I am here? So like couple of times I got that question, and because away from my family, it was very difficult, and I thought, and this is not the agriculture university, I thought why I am here. But after 1 year, I got the answer why I am here. All like, it's like a supportive laws of nature, everything worked out so well, and I did not know the connection before. So only after 1 year, so I came to know, oh, there is a connection between my grandfather and the Maharishi. So it was, even if it's a miracle or it's a surprising or I don't know, coincidence, but I never believed before that miracles do happen, but and yeah, I would like to thank Jim for giving me the opportunity to come here and sponsoring my research. Thank you so much, Jim. Thank you. And thank you, anyone. All right. So before going further stories, let's see a quick rewind of the last time talk about my grandfather Brahmarishi Daivaratha. So he born in 1892 in a very beautiful and the pilgrimage holy place in the west coast of Karnataka called Gokarna. And he had a few gurus before his cognition. One of his guru was the Vasudevananda Saraswati Swamiji, or he was also known as the Tembe Swamiji. And after that, he also he worked with his gurus as Ramana Maharishi and also Vasishta Ganapati Muni. Here is the middle one is Ramana Maharshi and the Vasishta Ganapati Muni, and my grandfather with the Ramana Maharshi. And at his age of 25, he was cognized with 450 new Rigvedic mantras. So in the year 1917, his master, Vasishta Ganapati Muni, he compiled his all the cognized mantras and wrote as a Chando Darshana Vasishta Anvaya Bhashya in 1917. Okay. So this is a, and last time I also recited some of his mantras of Chando Darshan on Surya. This time I will do it on Saraswati. Okay. So after his cognition was like it. The revelation of mantras, Vedic mantras, it happened in a place called the Padaveti. It was near Tamil Nadu. So where the Ramana Ashrama was there, it was about the 15 miles away from that place. And he and his master, the Vasishta Ganapati Muni, they spent a very good time, about 1 or 2 years in that a very holy place there. So it was a place where there was a small mandir or temple of Renukamba. So and they spent a lot of good time together in that place. And after a couple of years, his guru Vasishta Ganapati Muni, he asked him to go back to his birthplace, to his native place, and his guru wanted him to get married at that age because he was more than 25, thought that's a good time for his marriage. When he proposed that, my grandfather told, I don't know whether I'm getting married or not, but I'm thinking to start a hermitage, or it is called as ashram, for the students in the it is called as he want to start the ashram in the form of Rishi-kula or in the uh, Vedic tradition, so that the students can learn all the yogas, Vedas, agriculture, and everything together. He wanted to start that at his place, and he came to his he returned to his native place in the year 1919, and he started searching a place, good place for building his hermitage. So, and while searching, he came to the place called the Ashokavana, where I stay now. It is my native place, where my parents and so our all the agriculture field, it is there in the same place. But when he got that place at the first time, so he resolved that I will start my ashram here. So on the day of Akshay Tritiya, he performed some pujas and he uh, thought to start that ashram in that place. But that was really a very interior place covered with lot of forest at that period. So, and it was very far from the local community, so it is very difficult for his students or his followers to visit that place. It was little far. So then he thought that maybe for a short period I will start a, a my ashram in a like hermitage in a near the local place, near the local community. Then he selected a place called the Bhimanakunda Upavana. So it is a place where it's a low-lying place surrounding by the hills, and it's a very beautiful place with a flowing water near the nature, and uh, there is a community called Halaki community, which is a local community. They used to live over there, nearby surrounding area. And he selected that place and started doing his tapas or penance in that place. And after few days, lot of people, his followers, started coming, visiting that place, and his fame spread to all over the whole our whole village. And at the same time, from our community, a couple got a proposal for my grandfather. That is the marriage proposal. uh, so when they brought the proposal, my grandfather agreed for his marriage because his guru master, he insisted to get married. So he agreed for the marriage, but he kept a condition that I want to get married in a very pure Vedic tradition, not with all the like where the society wants to get married, but I want to have a very simple and the Vedic traditional marriage. So then everybody agreed, and in presence of his father and all his gurus, so he got married. So with a very traditional way of the Vedic marriage, it was very simple with a Nada Shabdamayi Ghanta, with that hymn. So by ringing the bell for 2 times. So his engagement was performed in the morning 6 a.m. and by afternoon he got married to my grandmother Shraddha Devi. So here is my grandmother Shraddha Devi. And after marriage, every day they started doing the Agni Upasana. So, and they blessed with 7 children. This is my grandfather and his first son. Wherever you see where my grandfather visit and reside, so you can see just beside him, and he is my another grandfather, and these are my aunts. So, and she is the first daughter of the Brahmarishi Daivaratha. And he also blessed with another 2 children, which they were not born at that time. So my father is the son of his eldest son. So, a Vedashrava. And after marriage, he got a lot of more followers and the students, and that old hermitage, it was very small, and he thought he would move his hermitage to some different place, and he moved near a seashore, beautiful seashore, and he built a hermitage which can accommodate about 60 students. So, and here this is his name of that ashrama was Rishi-kula Yogashrama, in the form of the where the rishis lived in the Vedic period. You can see all the cows and some of the followers, and he used to teach yoga and the Vedic literature, Vedas, agriculture, and the students also they used to serve cows. So there was an open shed for cows. He always loved the open shed for all of his cows. So it was really like the lot of students, and his ashrama was really going very well at that period. So meanwhile, he also purchased the land or brought the Ashokavana place, and he's one of the follower named Maghan Lal. So he helped to buy that land to start his another ashram. So I will tell a little story about Maghan Lal, who is the Maghan Lal. So Maghan Lal, he was the follower of my grandfather, and when he visited my grandfather, he lost all his business. He was a copper trader in Mumbai, and he lost all his business. And when he met my grandfather, told that he want to become his follower. And my grandfather told that you can become my follower, but I will also give you some like he wrote one yantra to and gave it to him, and he asked him to worship that yantra. So he worshipped it, and his business prospered, and he got a lot of money, and he became rich in short period. So this was before my grandfather's cognition. And at the time, he came back to my grandfather and asked him with a lot of gift. But at the time, my grandfather told, so as I'm a hermit, I cannot accept any gift. And at this time, so when he came and started his ashram, he thought it's a really good time to repay his debt. So he purchased land for my grandfather to build a hermitage there, and there everything started. And one of the Maghan Lal's friend in Mumbai, so he was a son of the royal priest of Nepal. My grandfather really has a good connection with Nepal. And he knew the Nepali language too. He used to speak the Nepali language. He's the son of the royal priest of Nepal. So he was taking a treatment for his kidney ailment in Mumbai. So in the guest house of Maghan Lal. So when my grandfather visited his Mumbai to Maghan Lal's house, so he was there, and he told because the doctor who were treating him, so they told that so even after the treatment, even if you survive, you cannot have children. So because he thought that his royal lineage, it will stop after him. So he came and he explained his situation to my grandfather, and he told whether he can get any of like solution for this. So my grandfather really moved from his situation, and he taught one yoga for him. It is called as Vajroli Mudra, which is a subtle form of yoga for the genital organ, and also he gave some herbal medicine for him as well as for his wife, so that they can have the children and he can get rid of the kidney ailment. So time passed, and after a few years, he got children. He blessed with 2 children, and he was very happy. And he invited my grandfather to Nepal. So, but my grandfather was busy in all his, along with his students, so he could not go to Nepal. But so one day my grandfather could not refuse it. So this is a royal priest of Nepal. And in 1944, my grandfather visited his place to Nepal. And there he visited a mandir called Pashupati Mandir, and which was really very nice, and the traditional worshipping of that was like my grandfather really attracted for that, and he thought that, so he told him that I will stay here for a little while. I want to do some tapas here, penance for a short period. And for his penance, he selected a river basin, Magmati river basin area, so which is a little away from, like, near the Pashupatinath temple, and so that he can visit the Pashupatinath temple every day. So the speciality of the Pashupatinath temple there is that it is a Panchamukhi Pashupati, where the east face, which represents the Tatpurusha, means which represents Mahadev, and the west face is known as Sadyojata, which is the infant or child form of Shiva, and the south face it is called as Aghora. It represents the Kala Purusha, means which is a form of the creation and destruction of Shiva. And the north face is known as the Vamadeva, which is a fusion of Prakriti, means three, and the Purusha in the Ardhanarishvara form. And the Urdhva Mukha means the upward face, it is called as the Ishana. So, and this upward face, Ishana, it used to worship with the Shri Yantra. Shri Yantra means which represents the Stree or a woman, so which indicates the equality of both Stree and Purusha. So where Prakriti and Purusha, they are equal here, so it indicates the equality of Purusha and Prakriti. So based on this, my grandfather wrote a book called Pashupati Hridayam. It has it is released in both Nepali language as well as in Hindi language in 1945, released by then Nepal Prime Minister Juddha Shamsher Jung Bahadur Rana. So here you can see the Pashupati, where it has, you cannot see the other face really. Yeah, this is a beautiful, and this is actually white marble stone Pashupati. It was presented to my grandfather by the Prime Minister in the memory of his friendship. So in the year 1945. But my grandfather, even though he carried that till India, because it was very heavy, he left that in the custody of Government of India in New Delhi there. So till 1962. In 1962, the first president of India, Dr. Babu Rajendra Prasad, he visited our place Gokarna. So and he brought that idol of Ganga as well as the Pashupati, white marble Pashupati, to our house and handed over to my grandfather. So here is, so today we have a temple for this. So this is the Ganga and the Pashupati. So usually Shiva carries Ganga. Here the Ganga carries Shiva. She is carrying the Shiva on her head here. So it's very rare, and this is the Pashupati here. So this is the story of the Nepal, and I will share a story of a recitation of a Vedic mantra for rainfall. So this is before cognition. So in 1914, so when my grandfather visited Gujarat to pay his last respect for his first guru, Vasudevananda Tembe Maharishi, so he passed away in Gujarat. So when he went over there, the people over there, he asked him to stay there for a short period, or because they were missing him. So for especially at the time of Chaturmasa, so they do 4 months of the tapas there. So during that period, they asked my grandfather, to stay there. So in the bank of Saraswati River in Gujarat, it is a small place called Siddhapur. So during that period, they were not receiving more rainfall. There was a shortage of rainfall. So local people, they came to my grandfather and they told that, so there is a shortage of rainfall, maybe if you can help for getting rainfall. So then my grandfather called some Brahmins among them, and he told that, so I will teach you some Vedic mantra. If you recite with faith, so you will really get the rainfall. But nobody wants to do the recitation for rainfall. So, and then my grandfather resolved that, so to do the recitation himself to get the rainfall. So he took a vow that he will do it from the first morning to second, whole 24 hours for rainfall, and he recited this Vedic mantra, which is a Divyam Suparna Vayasam Brahantam Apam Garbham Darshatam Aushadhinam Abhipato Vrishtibihi Tarpayantam Sarasvantam Avase Johavimi. So, oh God, please bless with lot of rainfall. So, because it is like getting hotter and hotter, so please bless the earth with lot of rainfall. So, this is the actually the Vedic mantra which was cognized to this Dirgatama Maharishi. So, Dirgatama, he was a born blind Maharishi, so in the Rig Veda period, and he was cognized with this mantra. So my grandfather started reciting this mantra from the first day morning, and all the villagers, they thought that from reciting mantra maybe we won't get rainfall, so they went back to their places. And my grandfather, so he started reciting in the banks, on the banks of Saraswati, and it was past midnight, and it was started raining, and it was raining heavily. After some time, all the villagers came, about hundreds of villagers, and they were worried because my grandfather was standing on the bank of the river. So, and they called him, but my grandfather, he was not listening to them because he took a vow for chanting or reciting it for 24 hours. So, and again he stopped next morning, and they got sufficient rainfall. So it's like, yeah. So when I heard this story when I was child, so then I thought, really, by reciting this, so whether we get the rainfall, I thought it's a lie, you know. But now I do believe this, yeah. Yeah. So these are some of the stories I think you all enjoyed. So before finishing, so I will recite a few mantras from his Chando Darshanam. So it is on Sarat. I am reciting on second section of the Chando Darshanam. So 3rd, 4th, 7th and 11th shlokas on Saraswati. Saraswati tvam maya prathama mata prati mimishe brahma chitabhida pratyaksham brahma sati brahmana sammita vagvida mata vishvasya brahmano yoni. So this means it is a prayer to Saraswati. Hey Saraswati, so you are a Maya. So this is Maya of Indra, and you are the first Shakti, or you are the Shakti of the Indra. As a wife of Brahma, you have the same expressive power, and you are same as Brahma, and you are equal, and you are more than Brahma. So, O goddess of speech, because she gives a vak or speech to us, so you are the originator and the mother of universe. So they are all the shlokas are of same kind. So in the 4th shloka, Saraswati tvam sati brahma sakshat para mantarhitam brahma prajnanam tvai avira bhutadvacho Vishwatha Brahma Vagvida Mata Vishwasya Brahmano Yoni. So this same, this are for Saraswati. So he is praying that, hey Saraswati, you are same as Brahma, containing all the powers of wisdom and all wisdom. Brahma himself, he shines through you or inside you, and you are the originator and the mother of the universe. And the seventh shloka is the Saraswati Tvam Samvida Kame Nota Karmana Purna Purushasya Chittibhihi Vishwavid Vishwakama Tvam Vishwakarma Vagvida Mata Vishwasya Brahmano Yoni. So the meaning is here also the same. The Saraswati, you are full of the power of Brahma in terms of knowledge, desire, as well as power. So you have all powers of universe, and you are the originator and mother of universe. Saraswati Tvam Mata Devata Para Samvida Kamena Karmana Prapurna Vishwavidam Makuru Swam Vishwashaktim Vakpa Rama Jyotir Vishwasya Darshayata. So meaning the Saraswati, who is the supreme of goddess. So you are full of all the knowledge, action and the desire. And please bless us with all the powers which you have, and you are the one who illuminate the whole universe and through which we can see the universe. So these are only few mantras among the 450. I will finish it, my speech with Mangala Gita, or it is also known as the Jagadamba Gita, which was written by my grandfather. So I will sing only couple of stanzas, not all. Bhagavati Jaya Jagadambike Palaya Mamavalamike Bhagavati Jaya Jagadambike Sharada Purnima Somaso Nirmala Vadana Kamala Madhukundike Bhagavati Jaya Jagadambike Megha Sunilima Nalina Dalayata Nayana Rasanjana Ranjite Bhagavati Jaya Jagadambike Hala Halamaya Fanivara Tulana Bhavita Sulalita Chudike Bhagavati Jaya Jagadambike Mandakalashaka Lendu Kalankita Shamala Varida Chudike Bhagavati Jaya Jagadambike Tejo Gunamaya Kumkuma Charchita Lohita Tanu Ghana Chudike Bhagavati Jaya Jagadambike Daivarata Hridayam Bhagavati Jaya Jagadambike Palaya Mamavalambique Bhagavati Jaya Jagadambike. Thank you.
Does anyone have any questions for Yashu? I know maybe the students. Did you have something you wanted to say, Dylan?
Oh, just thank you for everything, Yashu. You're a great teacher, and your knowledge is so deep. And your knowledge is so deep, and we've all been really thankful that you've been able to share it with us. And I'm so glad that I've been able to hear you sing.
Thank you.
Yeah. I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm kind of lost for words. It's such a profound presentation. It was like spellbound listening to Yashu speak. She brings and lives the Vedic tradition, and she tells these amazing stories about her grandfather, great-grandfather. We only had a little glimpse of Brahmarishi Daivaratha from how many people were at courses where Brahmarishi Daivaratha was present. So we all we knew was what happened with him and Maharishi. We didn't know anything about his background, everything he's been through. We didn't know about his cognitions, and you've just given us a glimpse into the whole Vedic living and reality and what it was like to be a Vedic seer and everything. And thank you for bringing that. We hope you come back here, Yashu, because you sort of bring the Vedic tradition with you, and you live the Vedic tradition, and you're a great inspiration to all of us here.
Thank you so much. I hope you all enjoyed this.
Yeah, we want her to come back, right? And teach more. So Yashu will be teaching one more course on essential oils and distillation. She just knows so many things. But were there any questions from the audience?
I wanted to thank her so much. It's just such a fulfillment for a student of Vedic science who has read so much Vedic literature in Sanskrit to hear a real person reciting it for us in person, and even more so, that she's a lady Rishi-kula. So this for me is like a real fulfillment and incredible blessing to see this in my life.
Thank you.
Yeah. Nice.
Yes.
So thank you very much, Yashu, for
Thank
being
you.
here. You raised the IQ and the VQ Vedic quotient here a lot. And I just wanted to share that she had given me a copy of Brahmarishi's brief life history on my birthday, I think, yeah. And I think there might be some copies in the library, and those who want to know more about Brahmarishi, that would be. And it's very, very easy to read, accessible. And I'm very confident she will come back.
Thank you, Anilji. Thank you. So the copy of the Brahmarshi Daivaratha life, it's a biography. It's in the library, one copy. I have a couple of copies, so.
There's a website too, right, of your family
yeah.
that has the history of Brahmarishi Daivaratha, and how would they find it?
It's here, brahmarshidaivaratha.fbc.com, and it's also in our Panchakarma website, but this is the website. Yes.
And if I could follow up, her family also does Panchakarma and a whole bunch of kriyas. Maybe that's another one we should go to. We go to a lot of other places in Kerala.
Yeah, sure. You're welcome to visit at any time.
Thank you.
Okay, so.
Nancy commented a little earlier, we were glad that her grandfather became a householder.
Daddy approved, she said. So, I don't know, some people probably weren't here the first time, but I just wanted to mention, just to go back a little bit on the story, because Yashu was just in Argiro, and she saw this poster, and it was about some cognitions of Brahmarishi Daivaratha and Maharishi together, and she was so surprised. She said, "Well,
Yeah.
did you wonder if it was him, or you knew it was him?"
I saw his name in the full moon day celebration, full moon day boat ride. So my grandfather's name was there. So then I was like surprised to see his name. So because I did not know I never thought of this. Accidentally I saw the poster and then how is it possible? It's like so, and then I asked Sam James, our department chair, about so do you know Brahmarishi Daivaratha? Then he told, yes, I know him. Then I surprised at the moment how he knew that him. And then he told, so he asked him, so do you know by any chance? Then I told yes, I know because he's my grandfather. He surprised after that.
And then the best part was that she and her family didn't know there were all these videos of him with Maharishi. So then we took her to the library, and Peter found some videos with Richard, and we showed her for the first time her own grandfather reciting with Maharishi and how they laughed together so much, and it was really fulfilling.
Yeah. In my home, they enjoyed.
Now she's able to take those videos back to her family.
Yeah, I already took last year when I was going there, and we all enjoyed. And when you took me, Suzel took me first time there, and that was the first time I was seeing him talking, like in the video. I just saw his photo before, so and I was so happy.
From the SL department and from the ROA students who have had Yashu as a teacher, just thank you so much for everything you've given us.
Thank you, all of you. Yeah.
Okay. So thank you everyone for coming to our full moon celebration, which was really very sweet and profound and deep. And we're happy Yashu has come back again. She's been here twice, and we really want her to feel welcome. This is her home, and we just love having her here, and we would like her to come back very much.
Thank you so much for giving a lot of love. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.